There you go. There you go. Get the key. Get the key. Get the go boo beat. Whoa! That sounded like a gunshot. We in Vietnam? How y'all doing, JCs? It's your boy Joshua. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are continuing our playthrough of Perfumare. I think we are on chapter 5 now, and if I am not incorrect, I hope this is the last two we have on the last two chapters. We got chapter 5 and then we got chapter 6, and we're donezo. Get this get this lovely, beautiful story written game, which is actually really good concept, really dope characters so far. Just a lot of reading, god dang, boy. So if you guys see me cut out a lot, I'm sorry, bro. You're gonna have to watch someone else's gameplay because this is how it has to roll. Anyway, so let's continue off where we left off. We just found out Laurent's mother is the killer. Ding, ding, ding. You haven't heard that sound effect in a while, bro. Anyway, your mother, you repeat dully in a barely audible whisper, easily drowned out by the sputtering of the engine as it comes to life. Laurent's response is nothing more than a courtesy, one word reply that isn't truly needed and yet given all the same. He directs his eye at the road, without mentioning that your mouth is hanging open as you absorb the information. The woman who tried to kill you at the warehouse, the same person you saw but a moment ago attempting to essentially murder Rosaline. Come on, bruh, pay me! I'm a voice actor! Whole situation so mind-blowing that you almost believe it's very realistic. Dream. It's not a dream, it's far worse. Reality? Alright, blah blah blah. Did you know she... How could I? Laurent doesn't interrupt you often. The last time we spoke, it was a year ago, on the day of my promotion. I was not aware she... It runs in the family. Ops. Bruh. Alright, you might not care too much about your own family, but even you have to admit, you'd be floored to learn that they're even less pristine than you thought. Still, do I trust Laurent? The answer is going to be short answer, yes. Long answer, maybe. Because in the end of all of it, I don't trust nobody. But do I trust him for the time being? Yes. But the game doesn't do that. It's like, you're gonna trust him forever. What if I change my mind? So let's just click trust him. See where we go from there. After all you've been through, how could you not? Besides, what reason would he have to lie to you? Hey man, the game is always a lie. I'm sorry. Please don't be. She will be held responsible for everything she has done. I'll make sure. Okay. He says that with conviction. Cold steel finality you cannot dispute. He isn't lying. He means every single word. Are you sure about that? But you don't know why she's here in the Lazar? He shakes his head firmly, pursing his lips in thought. Earlier I would have said that her visit must be business related. However odd it is for her to arrive by herself without a prior meeting settled. His eyes finally meet yours. It's just a second, but a brief connection before they snap back into the road ahead. But you see a flash of true fear in them, pure and unfiltered. He's speaking again before you can ask about it, mincing his words as he rarely does. I wouldn't know if not for you. If you hadn't been there watching Sylvia through the glass with that horrified expression, I wouldn't. He lets out a shaky breath and winces immediately after, as though the momentary lapse in control is something to be ashamed of, though for him it probably is. I would have been too late. Dang, you see how he cut off the car just as soon as I said that day? He admits tersely, as if he's beating himself up for not being fast enough to catch his mother in the act, or to save Rosaline from being hurt. Okay, so this is a good, I would say, point to really make, is that honestly, there's no way, I would say this is the last video, the last part, there's no way in the world Rosaline was gonna be alive in this game. I bet you if we were to do the other approach and not really blow our cover in a way, I still think Rosaline would have died somehow. Because again, Flavio, we tried two options before Flavio caught us in the last two episodes and he still caught us. I went back. So I feel like the game's not really telltale oriented as we think. Now, it may be for certain things, but I don't know. We'll see. Y'all have to let me know if you guys you already know what's gonna happen. I alerted the clerk, but the commotion gave Sylvia enough time to flee. Did anyone else see her? No, just the two of us. That's not good. Not good at all. Yeah, you know what? Because if anyone gets suspicious of Laurent, it's kind of over, bruh. Like, that's a dead statement. I am surprised that she didn't really notice. I mean, Laurent didn't see I don't think he seen her. Nah, Laurent didn't see her die. It was me that saw it. The good thing is, I think Sylvia doesn't know that we we saw her dying. Do you want me to give a statement? It won't be necessary. I will do it myself while you... Ooh, that kind of scared me. I ain't gonna hold it to you. So, the basic retone repeats more, and seeing that he makes no move to pick the device up, you frown. Ho, you better pick it up. You're not going to take it? He doesn't even glance at you as you say it, but his grip on the steering wheel tightens significantly, and an indication that he won't lift even a finger off of it. Oh, snap. Crap. It's Flavio. Just pick it up. Why? I would say to watch what he's saying, because you never know. Flavio, he got a gun pointed at his head and he's just like, I have no choice, my nigga. You to do what you gotta do. I will call him back shortly. Or I could just, you know, pick up. Or you could do that. Yes, if you're so inclined. Why are you... I mean, I get that he found out his mother is a murderer, but... Bruh, you are, and you so do, and so do you. As soon as you press the loudspeaker button, a familiar voice screeches through the line, jabbering so hurriedly, scrambled up words come out thick and barely coherent. Okay, boss man, mind telling me what the hell is going on at that office? Because Mac's been calling me for the last 10 minutes, babbling about an accident, asking where you...
Laurent, self-voicing disabled.
Shut up! I'm trying to get into this. It's Sylvia. Flavio sputters before taking a deep breath. Okay, so that was about suspicion. It was gonna be him as a suspicion. Sylvia? Your mother, Sylvia? Laurent huffs. Do you know another? No, but are you seriously telling me she came all the way here from Arvin to... Flavio pauses. In the background, you hear a squeak of the mattress or maybe a couch. Clear sign he's pushing himself up to sitting position. Oh. Man, this is detailed. What did she do? I heard there's been a shootout. There has. She attacked Rosaline and used her affliction to stage a suicide. She did what now? Why? Countless questions rattle Laurent, and he snaps, though much softer than you'd be able to manage in his place. How are we supposed to know what could have compelled her to do such a thing? But are you still at your apartment? The change of subject is as swift, unexpected, and at once. Flavio's attempt at interrogation ceases. Yes? Good. Laurent glares. Flavio glares at the blinking traffic light. Then we'll meet you there. Man, you can't. Knowing he's already lost, Flavio lets out a defeated sigh. Fine, I'll be here. With a frustrated groan. Man, what's up with your place, bruh? Is it dirty? Got roaches or rats? Flavio, keep an eye on you while I return to the office. I don't want to be at this nigga's crib. Does he know that? He does now. Dang, wow, that's... Do you need me to stop? What? Lost in your thought? Why does it stop as soon as I... Ugh! Man, what is this dialogue right now? When you lift your head, you'll find him already watching you, wearing the same... Man, would you like me to stop the car? You gone pale. No, Your tongue is like taffy glued to the roof of your mouth. Oh, we eating Captain Crunch? Vile instead of sweet. The taste of ash, no matter how strongly you try to swallow it down. You're what? A mess? Scared out of your wits? Out of your depth? You don't have to say anything though. What's the whole point of lying? What is that gonna get us? Like, what is he gonna do if we say we're fine? If we say fine like this, would it be like, oh, we're fine as we're not fine? Like we're showing that we're saying fine, but we're not really fine, or fine and then lie fine would be like, oh, I'm fine. You know, make it seem like we're actually fine. I'm just gonna say the top one. I don't know. I guess I'm not fine. Forget. I'll just be honest. His eyes go soft, and so does his scent. The sweetness is difficult to endure, and yet possibly comforting. He leaned towards you as though he wants to touch, give you a comfort he's not used to offering. There's something the solution to hit him right as he says it. You're aware at the exact moment he takes one hand off the steering wheel and you latch onto before he could place it on yours. Someone gasps. You? Maybe? Maybe you can't find yourself to care. His hand is warm, slightly dry, rough by years of training. You locate the scar only by touch only. What are we doing right now? Are we filling this nigga up? Girl, what? When your eyelids close, the world shrinks in the firmness of his hand under yours. The scent of affection he gives off so freely. Man, I do not want to hug this nigga. The rest of the ride passes slowly. Each second extends years. When you arrive at your destination, you exit the car more relaxed than had you entered. Okay, shoes squelch. Oh my god, this nigga look like he's ready for bed. Oh my goodness. And who's this nigga? Oh, is it that one nigga? Maverick, or Max, as Flavio calls him. An agent who tried to burst into your old house to check for evidence. Yeah, you see me? Get spooked. His brows shot up when he spots you walking down the street with Laurent. He shuffles back, half hiding behind Flavio's back. Are you a little kid, bro? Maverick, wait in the car. Laurent's stony expression doesn't allow discussion. What the heck? Get in the car, little puppy. Let me guess. We're going to be roommates. Roommates? That's one way to put it. Yes! At least until Laurent is done with the paperwork. I'ma choke you out in your sleep, my nigga. Don't think for a second I won't. Flavio's smile stays just as sharp. Oh, you're going back then to the office. Laurent nods. Alone? Yes. What if they ask you about nigga senpai? Don't say nigga ever again, bro. I'll fold you flat on your ass. They will ask, but I'm not obligated to give them any personal information. That'd be committing an oop, I accidentally pressed the spacebar. Then what do you propose? Tell them that nigga senpai, yes I said nigga, your lover, and they'll be shocked enough not to ask questions. Why would they not? Like, this is the SPD. If this is like anything of law enforcement, they're gonna question everybody, anyone. It don't matter if you are a part of the SPD and you got a lover. Like, I don't know if you think that's a boon or something, my nigga, but that's not gonna work. Hilarious. Why are you blushing, bro? Like, I don't know why my character did that. I shouldn't be touching you anyway. It'd work, you know. I'll tell them that nigga senpai was interested in working for our department and decided to reconsider that choice after seeing the carnage. As far as they know, I was only a witness. There's no need to bring up a civilian into the case. That actually not just might, it will work. They have no reason to doubt me. Okay, I'm out here smoothie. Yeah, I know that. You're the chief's favorite after all. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm the one who gave her the apple. But she don't know the apple's poison. It's settled then. You and I are going to have so much fun. Why did you say it like that? We could braid each other's hair and Flavio. Don't say that like as if I'm your girl. It was just a joke. It's not time for your frivolity. Oh, but what is life without a bit of... Florent frowns, clicking his tongue in aggravation. Okay, shutting up. I am starting to reconsider asking for your help. You didn't really ask. I think I'll call Nino instead. Don't be like that. It's going to be fine. Besides, you should be going. Yeah, boy. Max is about to piss himself from all the tension. Go change out his diaper, bruh. Must you be so crude? Part of my charm. As I said, you should go before the higher-ups send cavalry after you. We wouldn't want that now, would we? They'll expect a thorough testimony. It is possible you might have to stay here for the night. In other circumstances, I would have to take you taken back home. Though you have an inkling. He didn't mean your apartment after all. However, I am afraid I cannot allow you to stay by yourself. Because of Sylvia, they might want to check his place. If you'd rather stay with Nino, I can ask her to. I don't trust Nino. I'm gonna be real. Flavio stops himself mid-sentence. He blinks, his jaws open, and Laurent actually pales under his scrutiny. Why was he so tense all of a sudden? Now I'm suspicious of this nigga. This nigga wants us alone. I am not going with this nigga. Hold on. Holy crap, you actually forgot. Had other matters on my mind. Yes, you're a busy man. We all know that. Now, shoo. Takes a step, then another. Then he fully turns his eyes, rest on yours for the last time. Just for a span of breath as he whispers. Take care. Stop him, my nigga. Hey, I ain't going nowhere with this nigga. Like Flavio wants us by herself. I don't trust Flavio now. Nah, bruh. Laurent, wait. Your outburst surprises you more than it does him. What's the matter? Are you alright? Yes, you're sure you don't stop Laurent from reaching out for you. His palm rests on your arm. You can count his fingers of one hand all the time someone held you with such care. Look, man, the only reason why I'm giving you my skin right now is because I don't want to be alone with Disney. I am sorry. It's nothing. No, it's not nothing. Oh, man. Flavio snorts, then quickly clears his throat. Be over there, minding my own business. Flavio's well-meaning, however strangely he chooses to show it. Laurent says with one of his not quite smiles, tone more fond than cross. He is a good man and a good friend. You'll be safe with him. I'm not leaving with, bro. I'm not staying with this nigga. A friend, more. I was skipping over the dialogue, my bad. Something more. Is this like an options for Laurent? Are we gonna wipe? Are we in a love relationship with Laurent now? Something more. You had plenty of time to figure out, and yet it still hits you like a punch to the gut. Even before then, more than a customer, you knew you was special. So we're gonna get a love relationship with Laurent, essentially? Nigga senpai, if you needed me to stay, just say the word. Now even facing his mother, employees, and his own morals, and the only concern is for you. He would stay if you only asked. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't feel that way. And plus, we barely know each other, to be honest, bro. What kind of connection is this woman feeling right now? No, it's okay. You won't be gone for longer than a couple of hours, right? Of course. I'll let Flavio know as soon as I am done. Your words swallow. Keep them to yourself, not so buried. Just lying in wait. Oh my god, now we interlacing fingers. This is so weird, bro. I just don't want to be with Flavio. That's why the only reason why I'm buddying up with this nigga. Alright, I'm gonna just skip all of this. You're brought back to reality when a honk coming from the car behind you. Maverick! Flavio's shriek pierced through the hood of the noise. Just as alarming and twice as shrill. You look away from the car in time to see the blush draining from Laurent's cheeks. I need to go. Man, yeah, let's go. Please be careful. I couldn't bear it if his throat spasms and his voice breaks. Be careful. All right, you be careful, boy. Sure thing, boss. I don't look at this dude. We don't trust a nigga with this fit and that facial expression. Damn, kid. Enjoy your ride after that stunt. Better him than me. Okay, ready? He asks, waiting for you to bob your head in agreement before moving forward. We ought to go before someone starts paying attention to us. Pretty cute, isn't it? He winks, then notices you're staring before you open the door. Guess first. Right. You obediently step on the staircase, knowing that your particular brand of extra at both of the brothers. I am a bit surprised, to be honest with you. I thought Laurent would make sure you have nothing but sweet dreams. Flavio sends a smirk, stretching his long legs in front of himself on the carpet. But I guess he's too tense for his gift to work properly. What do you mean? He points at your eyelid, reddened skin that screams of a sleepless night. He's a 5. Being near him is like a Dan's sedative. His presence is enough to ward off nightmares if you happen to have them. Oh, which is true. Aside from last night, you can't recall sleeping any less than, well, all these weeks you spent at Laurent's place. Oh, that's why you don't bring home no hoes? I can't go to sleep. But like I said, doesn't work if he's stressed himself or worried. He cocks his head, waiting for your reaction. I have something for you. Give me a second to... Okay, here. He pulls out a flip phone, shining a metallic sheen, smelling strongly of plastic. A burner phone? You guess. Taking the offered item and sticking it in your pocket next to the notebook. It's for emergencies only. Be sure to turn it off after every use. Though, if you want my opinion, you should just discard it. Those are cheap. It's better to buy a new one than risk getting caught. Thanks, but why? Nino said you might need it. Nino, your partner, right? Yeah, she'll come to take you back to Laurent's when he's done. I thought you said she was busy, but the agency have a bigger problem on their hands than you know. A small-time murder suspect like you. Does that mean I'm off the hook? You're joking, right? Of course you're not. If they catch you, you're getting a life sentence. Even if I'm not guilty, they don't really care about that, I'm afraid. That's hardly fair. I know, they just stick to the rules. For them, it's better to be safe than sorry. And you agree with that? But I'm in no position to do anything about it. So you think blind compliance is better? Maybe you're trying to rile him up. Maybe you're just irked by his calm demeanor. Either way, instead of bitter, his scent turns mellow. You think I'm a traitor, don't you? A fellow 5 who sold himself into the SPD. I've been on both sides, and let me tell you, one day you'll have enough of running. Then you'll have to make a choice. Yeah, I did. And it's be in bed with Laurent. Working for them, you mean? That's the right one. There's no right choices. You have to take the lesser of two evils. Low key, that's kind of true. and you think they just what? Let me join? They took me in, and I wasn't the most pleasant person at the time, but I was useful, like you're useful. They need us. I mean, I don't think she's ever used her affliction, so I do think maybe even we could train her affliction. I don't know if that's not for those. It's not a revelation, not for you. You are a government. You know the government doesn't consider all fives a threat. Not those whose affliction can truly be used to harm, like distant healing or precognition. I mean, his affliction is like death speaking or something like that, but it's like, it reminds me of that one nigga from Jujutsu Kaisen that can just, any word he says just kills people. Same with like but they wanted you contained, easy to manipulate, a weapon ready to be used, more than we need them, and we have to suffer for that. I don't think suffering is the right term. Whatever outside, I mean, oh, that's his real name? It's not bad. Oh, really? It beats my old life, that's for sure. I have a steady job, a nice paycheck, stability, but they have you on a leash. Corner of his mouth twists. You know exactly what he's going to say before he even begins. Then that's just my luck. I look good in collars. You snap, not willing to let him distract you with jokes. I don't appreciate having my life controlled by people who think I'm too useful to put me down, but dangerous to let me live. You just gotta figure out what you gotta do in life, bruh. You gain some, you lose some, as the saying goes. He's kind of spitting, bruh. I mean, what would you do? You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be a vigilante all you want, but this is not Batman, girl, all right? This is the world, this is life. Though after all those years, since I started work for the SPD, I don't think I lost all that much, except for his brother. But you're not cruel enough to mention it. You regret it, joining? Take some pity on him. Change the subject from the awful to something more bearable, and he looks grateful for it. Plaster in a small smile over the pain grimace from moments ago. I used to, but I rather like it working there. And you? Me? Would you consider working as an agent if you had the chance? Don't know. Wouldn't? I don't know. Because from what I'm seeing, if we're already starting to establish a lover relationship with Laurent, it'll be better for me to like, yo, I would work with SPD. At the same time, we still got our homies Jewel and Reed. But let's just say I would consider it, but I don't know. Maybe it would be easier if I did. Easier. I don't know about that. Different, for sure. Easier? Sometimes, yes. It is easier. Sometimes it isn't. Well, I made my bed, didn't I? There's no point in dwelling on it. That's pessimistic. You look pessimistic. That's just how life is. Ooh, there you go. Hit me with them quotes. The two-piece quote combo. I want that two-piece. Let me get that two-piece. Dark meat, please. He chuckles at your frown, but the smile doesn't reach his eyes. His scent sharpens over the fragrance of the body spray. Bro, you got that Axe body spray. He's aware that you can't see through him, but his attempt at masking emotions is admirable, if fruitless. Ha, that killed the mood, huh? Why don't we change the subject, Is there anything you want to talk about? Any questions? I actually wanted to ask you about Sylvia. Yeah, thought you might. I wish I had anything solid to say, but I am at a loss. I have no clue what kind of reason Sylvia would have to try to kill Rosaline. They weren't friends or anything, but that's not a reason to shoot somebody. Are you gonna tell this nigga that she was also at the warehouse when Victor was killed? She was? You remembered her? Yes, when I saw her today with the gun. Ah, that makes sense. The look in his eyes, pitying. I didn't see her when I checked Victor. Checked Victor? Oh, I mean his gift. You don't actually know anyone with his affliction, besides him, that is. But from what Laurent explained, Flavio's tear allows him to relieve the moment of deceased death as many times he links until he's able to collect all the possible evidence from surroundings. Oh, so he could talk to the dead. That is actually like weird, but creepy. It's kind of like grabbing the nigga's soul from hell, because I know he ain't in heaven. I know none of these niggas here are going to heaven. Just grab him from hell like, hey, before you meet Satan, start sucking his toes. What did you do on June? Like, bro, that is a crazy affliction, pal. I've gone through his last memory 6 times, and I never got more than a pair of combat boots as he's falling down. But I saw you leaving, running out of the warehouse with a red-haired woman, so it couldn't have been you. And yet it was me who became the main suspect. That's the weirdest thing, isn't it? They only had one death speaker to check Victor after me. Oh, so you're not the only one? Bro, you ain't even special, bro. You a whole carbon copy, bro. Which, I mean, Nice of them to put so much trust into my judgment, but that's not how things are done. They check things millions of times, but now only 2 death speakers on case. They got rid of Victor's body the next day. And don't get me started on the report. First one disappeared like that's a thing that happens. Then the second one got destroyed. Yeah, as if. But I could take a hit, especially since nobody asked me to make a third one. What did you write in them? The truth? It was quick death. Victor's obviously been handled by a professional, one of Sylvia's men. I guess so. Are you sure it was really her? Sure. You know what you saw. The woman tried to kill you at the warehouse, and Rosaline's almost murderer wore the same face. The same... Wait. You mean it could have been a shapeshifter? Okay, wait. You can't do that. Because then you're just introducing new concepts that we're not... That's the one problem I have with anime. Like Jujutsu Kaisen, for example, since I brought it up earlier. You can't, like, the main thing that I didn't like about Jujutsu Kaisen was they kept on bringing up new concepts out of nowhere mid-battle. And I'm like, bro, you can't tell me this character now gonna be able to teleport and read movements, and I forgot the power, but I forgot the nigga name, to be honest. But I'm just saying, like, you gotta introduce the concept more genuinely. You can't just be like, oh, shapeshifter. How am I supposed to know there's shapeshifters now? Like, y'all gotta tell me the basic affliction users or something, you know what I'm saying? But the only weird thing is now, if it's not really Laurent, how do we know it's Laurent's mother? That's the only problem. It could be a shapeshifter, bruh. Now that she's mentioned it, this makes it more tongue twisting because it's like, who the hell is it, really? Makes more sense than Sylvia going on a rampage around the city with 5 enough experience. Yes, it's more than possible that somebody's using a respected member of the government, a chairwoman at that, to put the blame for their crimes on the agency. But Sylvia, or whoever it was, they use a lure on me. Okay, another thing that makes this a little bit weird is that since I'm just looking at a picture in words, actual, like, affliction being used just feels weird. Like, I wish there was more sound effects, more, I don't know. Anyway, I'll save that for the critique at the end of the game. Tier 5 in shapeshifting, with enough training, can mimic the abilities of other gifted individuals. Bro, that is busted. How many people who have tier 5 in shapeshifting, bro? Look at her. Look at the narrator, already confused. If that's any consolation, most of them can barely control their gift. So they're more of a hindrance than any real threat. Then it should be easy enough to check if it was her or an imposter. They'll call her up, ask her to come to the office, take her statement, probably with Laurent present, which Laurent said they aren't close, him and Sylvia. I could tell, bruh. I could tell. No, as far as I'm aware, they aren't. You know, they'll deal with dream shapers, how unsteady their gift is. No, I don't know. Our baby Laurent didn't get to spend all that time with his parents because of the academy. I guess he's not exactly effusive, especially about his childhood. Still, if you're worried about his performance, I'd say he won't be compromised. And as you mentioned before, it might not even be Sylvia. I almost wish it was. It would be so much easier to deal with her now than look for a impersonator. But that would also mean Laurent has to arrest his own mother. Yes, if she's the culprit. But we shouldn't waste our time on speculations yet. We have Laurent for that. At any rate, we'll have more info now than we did before. That's a plus. It also means I'm going to drown under all the paperwork. Fun times. I mean, you get paid on it, so if you need anything, feel free to take it. Okay, I have a few things to do, so I'll just leave you to your nap. You look like you need it. Thanks. Our hands are in a nigga that looks so shady, bruh. Your short rest is plagued by nightmares. The stench of death clings to you well after you awoken. Lips open and wordless shout to pair of arms helping you from the couch. What the hell is this? Hey, it's alright, you're safe. Nigga, get your grimy hands off me. Gulp down in panic, dizzy from the mad thumping of your heart. It was a nightmare. Yes, I gathered. He lets go of you once. He's sure you're not going to hurt yourself, and you spring upright, nearly colliding with his chest. He reaches to you steady, keeping his voice low, soothing, while you calm down your unsteady pulse. Nino's waiting outside. She'll drive you back to Laurent's, and if needed, to disintegrate you in and out of the parking lot, so you won't be seen entering the building. Disintegrate? Is that her ability? So that's how Laurent found me, on the rooftop, before the other two did. She touches you and you go bye-bye. I don't know why I said it like that. She brings you back undamaged with all your important bits back intact. That's not very informative. Oh, why do I TMI? I don't think it will be needed, but I thought I'd warn you just in case. Thanks, I guess. Nina will explain it better. She's the expert after all. She better be fine as fuck. What's up? Let me see this boo-boo. Hey, boo-boo, let me see you. All right, we on here. Nigga senpai. It's good to finally meet you officially. Nino's soft, quiet voice throws you off, but not as much as the lack of scent does. All you could smell is the leather of the car, upholstery, lemony tinge, energy drink recently spilled on the floor mat, faint fragrance of Nino's lipstick. You too. Thank you for the burner phone. You took out the last and her lips jump slightly. You're welcome. I was surprised to learn that Laurent didn't get you one himself. I guess he was rather preoccupied. You think I'll need it? We can only hope you won't. I am not going to disintegrate you. She looks over at the brim of her glasses. Her eyes are pale and cold like steel. There's a glimmer of amusement in them. We weren't followed and Laurent's apartment isn't surrounded. You'll be fine. If you say so. See you soon. Yes, see you soon. You try not to sound doubtful, though you're not exactly successful. But Nino is right. The parking lot is empty, though you glance over your shoulder every so often as you walk to the elevator. Nobody shows you up. Is that how you spell shows you? All right, there it is. What the freak? The floor is soiled with a thin trickle of blood leading from one of the windows straight to Laurent's. With your heart in the throat, you leap for the doorknob, but when your hands are wrapped around it, you discover that the door is locked. Blood is warm under your fingers. Why'd you just randomly touch the freaking blood? But you don't taste the odor of death. Not yet. The sight alone makes you focus. I ain't gonna be made. The blood is fresh. You can't waste time panicking. You twist the knob again, more force, same result. All hope is not yet lost. The door might be closed, but you have the key. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Get the key. Get the key. Get the go boo beat. Whoa! That sounds like a gunshot. We in Vietnam? The startling silence falls makes you struggle with the phone. Your movements are erratic as you select the contact list. The empty contact list, of course. What did you expect? Before your heart can sink from the bottom of your stomach, you remember the business card tucked between the pages of your notebook. Your fingers rush to pull it. You punch in the number almost blindly, half focused, beeping on the line, half listening to the shuffling of the shoes as it rang closer. What the frick is going on? All the noise stops when the call connects and Nino's voice reaches through the dueling buzz of your pulse. Yes? Nino, it's me. Nigga senpai. I need your help. I'm on my way. How come we haven't seen this Nino girl? I want to see her face. What the frick is going on? The apartment is dark as you enter. Bright and only faraway glow from the bathroom light. Left is turned on as if by accident. Oh, damn. Laurent got shot. Oh, he down bad. Who the frick? It looked like black. That looked like Casper with black Air Force energy, bro. We don't want Casper's problems. Casper, is that you, my boy? You don't waste time checking in on him. The apparition, Nino, most likely will take care of him. Oh, is that Nino? Wait, what? Oh, so is that her disintegrating form? How come we haven't seen her face yet? Kicking away the rifle, you kneel next to Laurent, picking up this discarded jacket from the armrest of the couch. Here, take this. Handing in the cloth. Your hands are steady, restrained by the adrenaline. You can feel the composure slip when Laurent shakes his head. You're unharmed? He whispers, raking his eyes over you, checking for your injuries, like he's not the one bleeding on the floor. Of course, it's just a manly thing to do, right? Take the damn jacket, Laurent, you mutter, pushing the garment closer to his side until he relents and takes it from you. Give me your phone, I'll call. You need medical care, we can't risk someone bringing up the agents here. Crap, he'll know what to do. Please. You push yourself upright, sprinting to the table, where you know Laurent leaves his phone. Bro, we already know the read on this boy. That's crazy. You dial Flavia with one hand, looking through the mountain of freshly folded laundry for something you can use to soak up the blood. What the haps? What's haps? Laurent's bleeding. Somebody's been at the apartment. You choke out when the Flavio picks up and you hear his breath leave his lungs with a hiss of air. Crap. Okay, he blurts out in a tone you never heard from him, hard and quelled. I'll be there in a moment. I'll bring medics with me. Just stay with him. I'm not going anywhere. You hang up, picking up the towels from the laundry basket and bringing them to Laurent. His jacket is drenched in blood, so you press the towels one after another over the wound, a little too strongly because Laurent hisses and sags against you, resting on your shoulder. His hair is down, free of gel, whipping dread. He must have been taken by surprise. His shirt is unbuttoned. His skin is still covered with droplets. You feel his breath, startlingly hot compared to his icy skin. All right, man. Oh, whoa! Is that his eyes? Is he submitting to the demon? His shivers, his eyelids flutters, tickling the bare skin of your neck. I had a dream before. You often dream about being shot? No, but I often dream about you. Oh man, why did I do this? Why did I pick a female character? I wasn't trying to do this, man. What the freak? Oh well, we already in here like booty here. He's delirious. His skin is white as sheet. You often reach for me, do you know? In your sleep. His hands rest on top of yours, cold and clammy, smearing the blood over your skin. What are you talking about? He doesn't hear you, clutching to him, barely any vigor. It took me off guard. The first time it happened, back when you still lived at your old apartment. But then again, you often do. Do what? His laugh is nothing more than a puff of breath against your collarbone. Take me off guard. You don't know what to say to that. Thankfully, he doesn't expect you to. I just wish. His exhale comes out harsh cough, tinge of blood, and his saliva makes you snap. Stop talking. You need to save your strength. He makes a soft sound and low in his throat. You know he's been shaking his head if he had the energy for it. I might not get the chance to tell you. Tell me what? That meeting was the best thing that has ever happened to me. I couldn't stay away and out. Stop. You can't bear it. The aroma of cinnamon and mixed with a sickening odor of copper. Two scents that were never meant to blend together. And yet, if we have any female viewers, I know y'all are like twerking in the background, but look, I'm sorry for all the people who are probably like, bro, you should have picked a male. It don't matter. He croaks as though saying that breaks his heart. It certainly breaks yours to hear it. And I always will. However short that always. Don't say that. It comes out sharper than you intended to, but you can't allow him to continue. Not when he acts as if he's Laurent. With the heavy exhale, his shoulders sink. His body goes lax and still. Your pulse skyrockets. Hey, stay with me. Stay with me. Oh, we're using our affliction. You repeat the order twice, but your power doesn't reach him. He's too far gone. Woo! Dang. Boy got. He died, dog. Wow. And though you try, there's nothing you can do but clutch to the blood-soaked towels, applying pressure to the wound until help arrives. The waiting seems to never end until it does. ping of the elevator's sweetest sound you can imagine as the clatter of footsteps as 3 people rush into the apartment. 2 of them, a man and a woman, with faces covered by medical masks, stride towards you, taking Laurent from your hands. They don't talk, they don't ask questions. Just lie him on the stretcher, leaving him just as abruptly as they appeared. You watch Laurent, cyanotic against the pale sheet hanging on the yellow frame. His blood drips down his hand, leaving a trail all the way to the elevator. Flavio sinks to the floor near you, uncaring about the mess. His face is set, his eyes is glistening. Oh, now you want to add the sound effects. What about the sound effects from the last episode? The wellness siren, ambulance rides off until the pitch decreases, stops altogether. Where are they taking him? ED hospital. What of the man who... Nino has him. Damn asshole was making a fuss. Fuss probably more than it took Nino so long to restrain him. At least she got him. As if that changes anything. You look down at your hands, the blood on them. Crap. You groan, hiding your head in your palms. Chapter 6, boys. We got one more and we done. All right, y'all, man, that was a great episode. I am very thoroughly impressed what we came from this episode originally. I guess I do feel like character development is a little bit still, I would say a little bit rushed. It's not bad. I just feel like I want a deeper connection with Laurent, because if we're gonna like have this lover relationship already in like the span of how many days, I don't know. I don't really feel like it's close. So maybe I should have been honest and be like, yo, I just treat you as a friend. But what if Laurent still feels the same way? You know what I'm saying? So if we did the friend thing, it probably would have made us feel even more worse, knowing that he liked us and then look, I don't know. He might be alive, he might be dead. I mean, if there's affliction users, there might be people with healing. So I'm not gonna really say he's dead until we see him until we like get it confirmed. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know if Laurent's truly dead. Who knows? We'll see what happened. But y'all, that's I think we're gonna end it here. Y'all know the vibes. Last episode next week. So if you guys want to see what happens for the finale, stay in tune. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, I'm very thoroughly impressed with the story writing, at least, on what they're trying to do with it. I guess my main critique is just the immersion for me is a little bit off, because if I'm playing a game, I don't want to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm playing a game. So even if it is a visual novel, I still should have some type of immersion with the game itself. You know what I'm saying? Not just pictures. And you know, even with the pictures, there are minimal expressions between all the characters. I didn't even get to see who Nino looks like. I don't know if they did that on purpose or not, who knows. But either way, this is all gonna go into play with my final review next episode. Either way, y'all let me know your thoughts and theories. What you think is gonna happen? Who's gonna come out alive? What is gonna be the true ending of Perfumare? Either way, man, it's been a ride. Thank you for supporting, as you were supporting to black business. We out here thriving, bruh. Say blessed, keep it special, and I'm gonna see you. Peace.